How will Wilfried Zaha fit into Unai Emery's system? Aubameyang or Zaha? Before the video starts, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss out on any of the content coming over the summer, and give this video a like if you enjoy it. I've also put a quiz question in the comment section below, so go down there and see if you can get the answer right. Keep watching to the end of the video to hear my verdict on whether Zaha will indeed end up at Arsenal. The Wilfried Zaha transfer saga seems to have rolled on for the past few summers now, but now at 26 years old, after his best season for Palace scoring 10 goals in 35 appearances, it seems that Zaha wants to try to force a big money move this summer, with Arsenal looking like the most interested club. So how would Zaha fit into Emery's system? Well, Arsenal's net transfer budget of £40 million has been much talked about so far this transfer window, which seems to mean that in order to sign Zaha, they have to sell one of their major players. Palace are demanding £80 million, and the only way Arsenal could raise those sort of funds would be by selling Aubameyang to China for around £60 million. The restructuring of the attack would allow Emery's side to move to either a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, with Zaha on either wing and Lacazette as a lone striker. Zaha would bring the ability to dribble past the defender at pace that Arsenal have lacked. Last season, Zaha completed 3.7 dribbles per game, which was the second most in the league behind Eden Hazard. The most dribbles completed by an Arsenal player came from Iwobi with only 1.3 dribbles per game, showing not only that Zaha has incredible take-on ability, but also that Arsenal's current wide players really lack this skill. Playing on the left-hand side, Zaha can isolate the fullback in a one-on-one situation and use his blistering acceleration to dribble past him down the flank, from where he can put in a dangerous ball. Zaha's end product in the final third could be improved, as at times he can be indecisive. He did create 1.6 key passes per game last season, which is still a pretty good rate considering he was playing in Roy Hodgson's conservative Crystal Palace side. If he wants to transition into a top-class Premier League player, we have to improve this part of his game. Zaha is very effective on the counter or when the attack is transitioning quickly, as the space in midfield allows him to dribble powerfully past defenders and be the main force behind advancing the attack. This is something that Arsenal need in their side, with Ozil, Lacazette, Aubameyang and Iwobi lacking this ability to do it in the same way that Zaha can. Playing from the left would allow Zaha to play as a wide forward at times. Lacazette is at his best playing a deep lying forward row, where he drops deep from the forward line to receive the ball to connect the midfield in the attack before playing a pass forward to advance the play. Zaha could use his pace to make runs in behind the defence when Lacazette makes this move, as the centre-back will be drawn out of the back line with the Frenchman, giving Zaha the opportunity to make a central run into a goal-scoring position. Zaha is also better finishing chances from the left-hand side, curling the ball into the far corner rather than shooting across the goal from the right side. Zaha's shot map shows this. The smaller the green dot, the smaller the expected probability of scoring from that position. As you can see, Zaha has scored more low probability shots from the left-hand side of the box, showing that once he gets into that position, he can put away harder chances than on the right side. His finishing ability in general is very impressive. He overperformed his expected goals by 3.51 goals, showing that he was able to score from low probability chances regularly, which is a sign of a top-class finisher. So would Zaha be a good signing for Arsenal? I think the answer is evidently yes. Zaha is at a good age, 26, approaching the peak years, but he can still improve. He has a dribbling ability and pace that Arsenal have lacked, which would make Emery's attack more effective when they look to transition quickly. Zaha's attributes would also work well with Lacazette and Emery's system, which is the most important aspect. He has the finishing ability and quality in the final third to replace and maybe improve upon Aubameyang, and would provide the versatility being able to play on either flank or up front in the front two, playing as a wide forward. I think the bigger question is, can Arsenal afford him? Well, without selling Aubameyang, the answer is no. And even with selling their main striker, 80 million on one player just isn't possible, especially with Arsenal having a net budget of only 40 million and still needing to bring in a centre-back, a left-back, a central midfielder and attacking midfielder. So in short, while Zaha would be an amazing signing, I can't see this deal taking place, as Palace won't sell for less than 70 million, and Arsenal's desperate need of restructuring means it would be unwise and improbable that they should spend this sort of money on one player. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Also check out the quiz question in the comment section below and comment whether you think Zaha will end up at Arsenal or not.